So this session is about how we can leverage national capacities in order to support EOSC in the wider sense. So that's not only for the EOSC Federation, but also for the wider EOSC ecosystem. And we know that countries have a very different approach. I mean, in some countries, we have a very centralized approach to supporting EOSC. In other countries, it's often left to the research performing organizations who are then supported by their ministries in order to perform work and providing services to the EOSC. So these questions, I think they become more and more important now with the building of the EOSC Federation, because we have to look, how can we in the future find a sustainable model for that? So what we will do in this session is that we have first two presentations with some examples. So we have Poland, and there Aneta Pacyk-Ajba is going to present the point of view from the Polish ministry. And then we have as an example of a very centralized service providing organization for EOSC. We have SURF from the Netherlands with Laurence Sissink presenting this point of view. And then we have also a presentation by the European Commission explaining how the Commission supports the building up of EOSC, making it sustainable. So of course, we always look also for interaction with the audience, so there will be an opportunity for you as participant in the session to express your concerns or your thoughts on how support at national level should happen with the EOSC. So I think in general, this is always a question of bottom-up versus top-down approaches. This is a common topic, I think, not only for the EOSC, but for research in general. Should we make it happen from your research organization, from your service provider's point of view, or shall there be a general coordination at national level or even at European level? So we are seeing now that the EOSC Federation is growing very fast. So we all have to look how we can make this sustainable. So if you work in a research performing organization and you think of providing services through the EOSC Federation, so where do you look at for support for that? Is it coming directly from your research performing organization? Do we rather look for support at national level? Or do you think that this should be something dealt with at the European level? Do you look rather for support than from the European Commission? So this hits different aspects, I think, of EOSC, because it's a question if support could come through grants, through projects, or if this is something which should be embedded in the national funding of your organization, of what you are doing. So I'm very often in Brussels, and it's always difficult to bring something home. So one cannot always bring beer or waffles or chocolate. So what I often do is they have a very nice chocolate-based, praline-based bread spread for breakfast. So this is something which I very often bring home, and you find it not in the expensive chocolatier shops, but also in the supermarkets.